Hi there. Welcome. Tim Baker's my name. I'm the author of the book Winning Teams, the 8 characteristics of high performing teams. And one of the 8 characteristics of high performing teams is stakeholder management. Show me any high performing team anywhere in the world, regardless of whether it's sport, the arts, politics, business, you name it, they manage their stakeholders very well. In fact, not only that, they make an absolute priority to do that right, because without stakeholders and cooperative relationships with stakeholders, it's impossible for a team to perform at a high level. So it's obviously in the interest of the team to do that. So the question is, how do you do that? And whose responsibility is it? Is it the team leader's responsibility, or is it the team member's responsibility? I'd suggest it's everybody's responsibility, because everybody in the team has their own special relationships with other stakeholders within and outside the organisation. I think the best way to do this is actually to sit down with your team in a team meeting and to talk about who your top 5 stakeholders are. Now, that in itself is an interesting discussion, because, of course, there'd be more than 5 stakeholders. And I'd get a whiteboard out and I'd draw a big circle right in the middle, and I'd put team. And then outside that team, I'd ask the team members to identify all the stakeholders that they've dealt with in the last week. And keep writing, and you'll find that before long, the whole whiteboard will be filled with stakeholders. Then the question you've got to ask your team is, which of these 5 stakeholders are critically important to our success? So getting a priority around those 5 stakeholders is really important. It's applying Pareto principle, the 80-20 or the 20-80 rule. So once we've identified those 5 stakeholders, the next step is to ask your team members, what can we do as a team to develop better working relationships up with those stakeholders? Now, you might argue, well, surely it's in their interest to work with us, and it probably is, but it's certainly in your interest to work with them. So the question is really important for your team to consider. So if you'd like to know more about stakeholder management, grab a copy of my book, Winning Teams, the 8 characteristics of high performing teams, and learn how to manage stakeholder relations even more effectively.